Ghana has the capitation grant program, school feeding program, and free compulsory universal basic education program for the children from nursery to junior high school. Although programs have been set up in the whole country, many children are still engaged in agricultural activities such as fishing and farming cocoa. John Ashley, a 14-year-old boy, lived at a fishing town, Jamestown, in Accra, has never been to school but helped with his father fishing every day. Amoose Academy is a primary school with 200 students in the fishing town, but only 60 students are from the town.
Most of their parents they don't understand education.
John's mother, Ruth Ashley, said although she agreed John to go to school, she didn't have money to offer the school fee. She didn't know the program from government. While in February 2007, the government obtained its first conviction of a trafficker under the 2005 law. The trafficker received a sentence of 6 years imprisonment. But the situation of human trafficking in Ghana is still very serious. Every university in Ghana has a student king who is elected annually by his classmates to a position that traditionally has been concerned with preserving cultural values. But these days, the king, if asked, will take up more pressing issues of direct concern to students. The increasing influence of the students' kings is reflective of the growing power of student influence over Ghanaian higher education. Of particular importance also are the Student Representatives Council.
SRC is an acronym which represents Students Representative Council. So the S is for students, the R is for representatives, and then the S is for council. Students. The institution is made up of students, and it happens such that students would have to have a voice. If management wants to have any decision with students, certainly you can't have it like in a referendum system where everybody will be called. My school has a population of about 8,000 students, and you couldn't have called all these students to take a decision. You would then have to have a body or representatives of this group who would be able to read or discern to management their things or their thoughts.
The centers seek to promote the positive interest of students, defend their rights, and ensure that students' problems are solved. The position of king of the campus is the most coveted. Only the student with the highest grade get to compete.
We choose our king by, we have elders. The elders will meet and then we vote based on the person's academic ability.
Students have special way of greeting the king. To do so, they have to first shake hands with a wise man sitting next to him, and then bow to the king who touches their heads lightly. Then they shake hands with a second wise man, and the king won't shake hands with anyone. An equally influential campus position is the presidency of the Student Representative Council. Like elsewhere in Africa, increasing competition for jobs in Ghana has motivated students to demand educations that are more responsive to market needs. And the job competition in Ghana has persuaded growing numbers of students to study overseas for higher degrees.
If you go maybe abroad and you offer your masters there, I believe that when you come back you are more valuable than the ones here.
But some students don't think it's necessary to go abroad to learn.
The issue employers think about that, are they in the position to meet the demands of such individuals who have had their training from outside the country? But indeed, for some of us who believe in the homemade product so much.
Most Ghanaian students will study in their home universities. However, more and more students who are rich enough to go to the private universities.
Today's private universities, the qualification, that is the grading system.
But most of the students in public universities we talk to don't feel they are running behind those in private institutions.
But in addition to that, I believe that as a matter of fact, if you are improving, you can see it yourself. If there's any change in your life, you can experience it yourself. And regarding that corporate identity that IPS tries to put us in that mood.
Some students are going ahead with their own plans for their futures.
I'm hoping to start my own business soon after graduation.
Great.
And then have some experience in what I've been doing. I've been planning long term.
Many students we met were not only positive about their future, but also their country.
I love my country and I love the people within the country. So I think it's a perfect Ghana. We just love it.
Ghanaian students also make time for fun. They have celebration called Student Week. Students crowded the sports ground the afternoon we visited, singing songs and dancing while a male student, waving a carved wooden lion mounted on a long staff, urged them on intensely.